that's hard. Like, she really, really hit her head hard. Also, guys, welcome back. My name is Shun, and today we're going to be reacting to The Avengers of Kpop, a story of Loona. So, guys, I was told to react to The Avengers of Kpop after I'd watched the introduction to the fifth member of Loona, and that's what we did last time. The introduction of Vivi, even though Vivi was already kind of introduced through the I guess the subunit. She got her solo introduction last week, and now we are finally getting into the Avengers of Kpop. I have no idea what this is. Expecting it to be some kind of a guide, but I'm not completely sure. But I'm thinking the only way to find out what this video entails is to, of course, watch it. So let's get right into The Avengers of Kpop, a story of Loona. Alright, The Avengers of Kpop, let's go. Each solo has its own power, and each unit has an independent power, rather be a typical unit. Then all together we become Loona. We want to be like Marvel's Avengers. Kim Lip. Not sure who Kim Lip is, but is Kim Lip part of Loona? I was about to say part of the Avengers, but Hijin, Shunjin, Hasol, and Jochin, and Vivi. So those are the five members we know for now. Oh yeah, okay. Kim Lip is the next member, I guess, and then Jinsol was teased in Vivi's thing. We have Chori. And Ivis I've heard about because I saw her in a I saw her MC for a show with Chu and Gowan and Olivia something. Olivia.
Maybe you've heard the name, or maybe for the 1,000th time you saw a tweet or a YouTube comment that said the words Stan Loona. Or
have seen that a lot.
Lucky enough, you saw them at KCON LA. And
I didn't.
Tasted them in person.
Because I don't live in the US,
Loona,
but
the group everyone seems to be talking about.
Right. Okay. Intro
if you're
plus
somewhat
butterfly.
familiar with the K-pop scene, Loona is a name that's commonly thrown around as one of the up-and-coming K-pop groups. A month ago, Loona made headlines by making the first ever US appearance at KCON LA, and immediately the internet was in a frenzy. The majority of the internet buzz surrounding KCON was centered on Loona. For every activity, for every panel, Loona was surrounded by hundreds and hundreds.
Dang, that's a lot of people.
Every time they stepped on the stage, the cheers deafened, and at any given moment, the crowds would chant, "Loona, Loona."
Damn, look at all the phones recording. Loona, Loona. Oh damn! So this is all at KCON LA.
Many bigger names that have been around the industry for years. It was clear, Loona was the main attraction at KCON.
Okay. 17 Promos, ITZY, 80s, Everglow, Ice One, Chunga, Stray Kids, Loona. Damn.
The hype was such that KCON was dubbed by fans as LoonaCon 2019.
That's crazy.
However, despite this enormous
and he was
following, they're almost an unknown group in Korea. Ask any normal Korean on the street, and chances are they don't know who Loona is.
Oh, okay.
Is baffling. So, who exactly is Loona, and why?
It's baffling, but it turns out actually to be pretty normal, apparently. That what's popular like in the Asian market isn't necessarily popular in the Western market.
We need to go back, all the way back to March of 2016. A company was formed by the name of Blockberry Creative, or BBC for short. Their objective? To create the most unique girl group out there. The plan was every month a girl would be revealed as part of the group, and then release a solo debut. And
so every month they did one of these music videos. Okay, so we've done the five first members, and then we still have 7 left. Okay.
There was 12 girls. There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if
I mean, that's
become something
cool idea.
This project was known as the Avengers. I mean, Loona. 12 girls, 12 singles,
the Avengers.
2 years, love.
Who's the cat? Is that? Oh, that's what's it? Is it Hyunjin? Who's the cat? Okay, I see.
A project like this had never been done before. The usual method was that you reveal
really
all
do
the members of a
do
group
rock it like that.
months before the release, and when they debut, they debut as a full group, with the rare exception of maybe adding one other member, Red Velvet. But BBC kept everything a secret, releasing teasers and MVs like movie trailers. And
I like that
episodes.
idea.
In October of 2016, Heejin, the first girl, was revealed along with her
Vivid.
solo single and solo album. From October to February of 2017, Hyunjin, Haseok, Yeojin, and Vivi all debuted in a similar manner. They made up the subunit called 1/3. The units have a much deeper meaning that I will cover later.
So all 5 of them are part of this unit, apparently.
From May to July,
But only 4 of them
Jinso,
was in the
Kimler, and
music
Chori
video,
all
right?
had solo debuts.
Kim
They
Lee,
were formed
Jinso,
in
and
the
Chori?
subunit Odd Eye Circle. Once again,
Odd
the
Eye
group
Circle.
posted, so remember
Okay.
that. From November to March of 2018, Eves, Chu, Go On, and
Eves is called. Okay, I thought it was Ivis. It was called.
finally, the last girl of the puzzle,
Eves,
Olivia Hay,
Chu,
had solo debuts.
Go On,
and were in
and
the final
Olivia
subunit,
Hay.
YY by Y. And Olivia, by the way, holds the record for the shortest trainee period.
YYXY?
Finally, the last
Or
girl of
YY
the
by
puzzle,
Y?
Olivia Hay, had solo debuts and were in the final subunit YY by Y. And
Okay, YY by
Olivia,
Y.
by the way, holds the record for the shortest trainee period ever. Check this out. She was a trainee for 1 day, and the very next
What?
day, she debuted.
One day?
Isn't that
Why?
crazy?
Wait.
While the rest of Loona was promoting, she was still a regular high school girl. She said she remembered watching Heejin and Hyunjin
Wait,
on
really?
TV, and now they're in a group together.
진심이야?
In the span of
That's
2.5
actually really, I guess,
years,
the
Loona has
weird to me that-
62 songs, 32 of which had music
Damn.
videos. That's
32.
insane.
So how many have we watched of these? We've watched boom, 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 boom. The first line and this line. Yeah, I think. Have we watched this one? Have we skipped this one? Because I know most recently we watched these 2. Have we skipped one? Oh, we didn't skip one. Okay, that's a lot. Because I guess that makes sense
Let's
when
compare
they
that
do
to
a
the
music video
group
for each solo.
Twice, arguably the busiest group in K-pop. They produced 17
Yeah.
music videos. Red Velvet had 10. Blackpink had.
Well,
Hold on.
we don't talk about that.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. That's actually crazy.
In 2016, Twice, at the time of their debut, had the most expensive debut of all time, and it approximately cost JYP 500 million won, or about $420,000. Any guesses about Loona's debut? 500,000?
Probably a lot.
800,000?
Not
1
more,
million?
probably.
Try 9 times that. An insane
Okay,
$8.9 million
How does-
was spent on their debut.
So how does BlackBerry, what was it, BlackBerry company? How did it just come out of nowhere and just have this much money to
By
spend?
the way,
That's
the
crazy.
Qualcomm Group, the owner of Loona's agency, is a large,
Oh.
insanely rich corporation.
Oh.
They provide and manufacture arms and steel to
Okay,
different
no.
militaries. They're literal
No,
arms
never
dealers,
mind, I
possibly
guess.
richer than JYP
Guess I
working
understand it.
combined. With BBC funding the group, they were able to afford such a preposterous undertaking. Loona is the most ambitious project in K-pop history.
Yeah, you gotta say.
It's not a stretch to say that they're one of the hardest working groups right now.
Like, so that's for like a year before debuting, they introduced.
There's
I think,
something
right?
special
12
about
members.
the Loona sound, something that attracts people to it. In a K-pop world filled with cutesy, girl crush, and bubblegum pop, Loona stands as a breath of fresh air. During their 2-year pre-debut period, not only was BBC establishing a strong 12-member group, but also 12 separate solo artists that could each stand on their own. And
Yeah,
these
that's-
weren't just throwaway songs.
that's
or
actually
just,
crazy.
Oh, we need a single, so let's whip up something generic real quick. These were quality songs, written, recorded, and filmed to fulfill a very specific purpose and fit a particular vision. More on that later. Loona
Okay.
was built on the concept of being experimental, built with the idea that each of the 12 girls in each of the 3 subunits had their own particular sound and genre. So you can't classify
That makes
Loona-
sense. That makes a lot of sense because already from what we've seen, they sound really different with the song. The songs are super different
whole
already
genre
with just the
because
well,
they had no genre, but at the
not
same
5,
time,
but I
they
guess
encompassed
6 different
all genres,
styles.
from future bass.
Oh, that seems like some more recent stuff.
To candy pop,
We did this one, the frog.
to rock,
Do we have rock? Are we getting rock? I love rock. This sounds like actually
even melancholic ballads.
quite heavy. Oh, and really liked Hazel's thing.
However, despite every song
Bird Girl.
being unique, each song still had an aspect to them that made them sound distinctively Loona. Along with that are the music videos.
Right.
Each song and MV was beautifully crafted like a piece of art, which were uniquely filmed in such a way to make the viewer feel a specific feeling, but also filmed to feel the mood of the song. Every object, every outfit, every color, every word was purposely placed there to fit a specific Loona vision.
Okay,
to
so-
achieve this vision, that meant flying out to Iceland, Japan, France, London, Los Angeles, Hungary. First,
Oh, damn,
Loona
that's a
is
lot of
primarily
places.
a piece of art. In your brain, you know you're watching a K-pop song, but also it feels like you're watching something entirely different. Something nostalgic from a world that doesn't exist. Some alternate reality from a parallel universe.
Okay, I'm.
This, of course, is the Loona brand, the Loona vision. And why does it feel like
It's
we're in another
okay,
universe?
it's
Well,
crazy.
That will be answered later. Part of that Loona sound are the girls themselves, of course. A lot of them have proven themselves to be strong singers, especially this girl.
Oh well, I don't know who that is. You just.
That's a G5 if anyone's wondering. All of them have a
You
special
had to
sound
say,
that
especially
makes them
this girl, and not tell us who that was.
different from Hustle's Clear
That was a crazy note. Oh, I loved this note from Hustle.
Heejin's jazzy melodic voice.
Yeah, the vivid, the French voice.
Gowan's crunchy voice.
Okay, we haven't gotten to Koan yet.
To Olivia's high-pitched baby-like voice.
Yeah, it's a bit more like childlike.
There's a Chu.
Okay, so that's Chu with the
Now, I'm
crazy
not here to
vocals.
say that Loona is the greatest singing group of all time. No, not at all. I'm not claiming them to be the best singers, but they are the right singers. That when blended all together is just perfect.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Choreography. So I just want to go in that I love the idea of having kind of picking these 12 members, introducing one each at a time, but with the idea that each of the members kind of have their own concept, and then each of the subunits have their own concept, and then the group as a whole has a completely new concept as well. I really like this idea that is behind Loona.
Now,
I think it's super
usually girl
cool.
groups
Also, guys, I'm just doing a quick interruption on this video. I have a giveaway going on where the deadline for entering into the giveaway. I actually have two going on. The deadline for both is the June the 7th of obviously 2021. You can go to my Instagram for one of the giveaways, and the other one is right here on my YouTube channel. I will link to both giveaways down in the description. So if you want to, go check those out. Right back to the video.
aren't known for their complicated, elaborate choreography, whereas boy group choreos are meant to be fast, strong, calculated, and fierce. Girl groups will be more cute and fun and just straight up sexy. Loona took that idea of girl group choreography and just said, screw it, we'll experiment with whatever we want. In the flip of the
Okay,
switch, they can go
sure.
from cute and innocent to sexy.
I
girl
really
crush,
enjoy that judging song. Oh damn.
to
The sound is
powerful
also
and
so
fierce.
different. Even doing the hair flips. Like 12 people on a stage is also a lot.
Which
So
brings
it makes
us
sense to have all of these subunits as well, right?
Butterfly, one of the greatest girl group choreographies of all time. The choreography
Butterfly.
is complex, with breathtakingly beautiful synchronizations and formations. I
Damn.
can speak at lengths to how beautiful Loona's choreo is, but the best way is to show you.
Well, I don't want to get spoiled too much, but there's a lot of the sound to this is different. Oh, I love the
Notice in particular
butterfly, the
their use of
wings they all
space,
did.
How they
They're-
traveled around the stage with intricate formation changes, level changes,
They're
and
just-
the shapes they created with their bodies. There's moments of sequential timing when movement was passed from
That's
one
probably
dancer
one of the best waves I've ever seen, by the
to
way. And
another.
they even
There's
12
just so
members,
much
so
going on, so many
even hotter.
layers, and it all just blends together perfectly, like an orchestra of dancers.
yeah, I love all of the wings they do through. At least from that small snippet we have seen, they do a lot of wings, which is super
That
cool.
being said, along with ITZY and G-Friend, Loona is one of the best dancing girl groups in the industry. Oftentimes, girl groups will have one or two great dancers, but Loona is filled with great dancers, specifically these four.
Hyejin, Olivia, was it Hay? Olivia Hay, Kim Lip, and
Olivia
Eves.
Hay, Kim Lip, and especially this girl, Eve. Who
Eve.
has just great technique, perfect rhythm, and a gorgeously fluid moveset. Any of them could be the main dancer on any group.
Eve.
Now, individually,
Eve.
Loona probably
Okay.
doesn't have anyone to match Chungha, Taeyeon, or Momo, but as a single cohesive unit, it doesn't get much better than Loona.
Oh, I love the like expanding, and they're getting lower and lower as well. It's cool to see them all be on the stage, because a lot of the time with big groups you see like some of them moving a bit out of the stage instead.
Loona at this point is
Have we
less
heard
like
this
a
one as
K-pop
well?
group and more like a religion, a cult with their own group
Who's
of
that?
zealots. Now, I've seen many
Okay,
fandoms,
Jesus?
but nothing quite like Loona. Inside, you feel like you're part of something special, a movement bigger than yourself, a small cog of a machine of grand design. Now, I've never seen a community so welcoming and so united, yet so bat crazy. Have you ever in your life seen a group of fans so passionate about a K-pop group? Like missionaries, these orbits will knock on your door, or I guess Twitter, whether you want it or
Is that did Howie Mandel really tweet
not,
that?
and they will preach till their dying breath.
and
Holy
Elon
Lord.
Musk, seriously?
Stan Loona. Now,
That's
whether
crazy.
you like Loona or not, whether you think that they're skilled, talented, or even interesting, there's one thing that's undeniable: that they have the biggest and healthiest meme economy in K-pop. Bar
Oh, they
none.
have
The Stan Twitter
memes.
community at
Okay.
this point is a well-oiled machine, pumping out jokes, cranking out memes, and getting their wig snatched.
Okay, so it's basically one big circus. It's full of clowns that are the orbits, just making all of these memes with the members. I love that. I absolutely love that. Oh, she just spoke French. Je m'appelle. I like bread. Right. Wait, what? Oh, she just did it first try. Okay, nice. I feel like there's going to be a big learning curve in learning the members. I like bread. Nice. And a JoJo stands. That's Chejong, right? So is that Eve's? Oh, Eve. And a swan and a. Is that a penguin? What is going on? Right into the Kim Lip mom meme. Oh yeah, I've seen this one. The eat a heart. That's cute. Ow! She just died, right? That's hard. Like she really hit her head hard. They really
Now,
doing them
if
like
you've been
this?
watching for this long,
I love this.
Chances are that you're not going anywhere soon. So I saved the heaviest topic for last. You orbits out there probably know what's coming. This next topic might be a little bit strange
Okay.
for the casual K-pop fan, but also the thing that makes them truly unique.
Remember how I said earlier that every song and every music video
Okay.
Loona had a specific purpose
Yeah?
and vision?
Yeah?
Well, not only is Loona a girl group, but they're all protagonists in the sci-fi universe known as the Loonaverse.
Okay.
The Loonaverse is told primarily through music videos. With each music
So it
video,
is like a
there's
movie.
central
Everything
plot
is
or story that is
connected,
advanced
I
in each
guess.
sequential music video.
I was trying to get into that part of things if things were connected, because there was a lot of things with especially with Vivi being the android, the robot, or something
Series with multiple
stuff.
seasons and episodes, or movies of the Marvel Universe. Pretty much the same thing. Just think of Loona as like the Avengers of K-pop.
This time in the shape of a Mobius strip, inverted, please.
Processing.
One important detail is that the Loonaverse shares many parallels with the Bible, like the creation of Earth and the
Right.
exile of Eden. But ultimately, it's a story of 12 girls in 3 different worlds and their journey to find each other.
So it's the 3 different worlds, the subunits, maybe. This next part was made in collaboration with Tepak Chang. Please check out their channel for a more in-depth analysis of Loona. Okay. Not going to do that just yet. Maybe after I've watched all of the members. Please note that the following does not necessarily reflect the Chang's or the official interpretation of the Loona story. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna maybe gonna get into that one after.
The story starts out with our first girl, Jun Hee-jin. Here we witness the creation of
That's the Vivid.
In the beginning was the earth, and the earth was without color. And
Yeah?
black and white was on the face of the deep. And it was said, let there be colors. And there was colors. Now, colors play a
Okay,
central
makes
theme in
sense.
Loona. In fact, each girl in Loona is represented by a different color. So Vivid, the first music video, essentially marks the creation of the Loona universe. As the story progresses, Heejin is joined by Hyunjin, Hasul, Vivi, and Yojin. Just normal high school age girls who sing about high school stuff like friends, dreams, and high school crushes.
Right?
Except Vivi. Vivi is actually an android from Hong Kong. And together, minus Yojin who gets lost in the story, they all make up the group Loona 1/3.
So she gets lost in the story. Okay, so that's why she's not a part of the subunit. So I guess that's part of the story that she's not in the, I guess, in this song, but still a part of the subunit.
While in Hong Kong, Vivi meets a strange girl from a different world. Here, we're introduced to the second world of the story, Odd-Eyed Circle.
Odd-Eyed
Kimlip and
Circle.
Two girls with special abilities who are traveling the Earth for something, but what?
We
learn
did
that
see
Kimlip
Jinsol in the MV, so that's probably why
has the ability
where they
to
met, I
superhuman
guess.
speed. Jinsol, the ability of teleportation. Both
Okay.
of them possess what's called an odd eye, which grants the user the ability to travel between worlds. There is one more girl though, Cherry, who actually seems to be the most important member and the key to the whole story. Cherry is just a normal girl from Earth. However, through the guidance of Jinsol and a mysterious figure, she's transported to another world. This mysterious figure is revealed to be another Cherry, but different. Many theorize that she's actually from a parallel universe. I like to believe that she's from the future, acting as a guide to help Cherry on her mission. Kind of like Hermione in Prisoner of Azkaban. She finally joins Kim Lip and
Right.
Jinsol to accomplish her mission. And what exactly is their mission? It's simple. To gather Loona. Which brings us to our third world, Eden. Now, Eden is a beautiful, utopian world where everything is perfect.
Is that why it's YYXY?
Or is it?
Wait, that's
In
the
the
opposite
Bible,
way. I was
Eden-
going to say like XXYX because it's like Adam and Eve, XX for Eve and XY for Adam, but it's the opposite way.
It's a garden where Adam and Eve reside. And in the garden, they could do and eat anything. All except the fruit from the tree of truth and knowledge. Eve partook of the fruit and was cast out.
Yeah.
Only then, after he was tempted by Eve, did Adam also partake. In Eden is the group YY by Y. Here resides another Eve.
Youth
along
by
with
Young.
Chu and Go on.
Young Youth by Young.
Together they learn the true nature of the forbidden fruit. And as an act of rebellion against God and desiring to know knowledge and the truth, all the girls partake of the fruit and are thus cast out of Eden. All
Okay.
except one girl, Olivia Hay, the last member of Loona,
Oh,
left
that's
alone in
sad.
this dark and dreary world.
Guess it's not Eden anymore then.
It happened. Hi Hi. It was finally here. The culmination of 2 years.
Hi Hi.
12 girls, 32 music videos, $8.9 million, 14
Sheesh.
episodes of Mix 9, 375 episodes of Loona TV. Yojin was still a 14-year-old girl for crying out loud when this project started. Everything that we've been waiting for was all coming together. All this planning for one single event. Hi Hi is the single most elaborate, most ambitious music video ever made. The Avengers
Oh,
Endgame
Jesus.
of the K-pop world.
Right.
As it begins, Odd-Eyed Circle scours the vast reaches of the earth. Their objective? To unite the girls. And together, break this curse which has been placed on the earth. An infinite time loop. Cherry finds the first girl, Hyunjin. Kimlet finds Heejin, giving us the union of 1/3 and Odd-Eyed Circle. They are then joined by YY by Y, which gives us 11 girls. Odd-Eyed Circle gathers together for one last heroic mission. Find Olivia Hay. As we hit the climax of the song, Olivia stands at the edge of the world, overlooking what will become her fate. And as Eve tempted Adam before, Eve watches Olivia from
Okay,
below.
wow, this is like a movie. I find myself just, you know, kind of just enjoying the video because it is like a movie. It really is like, I guess, the Avengers having to getting to know all of this stuff.
Olivia takes a leap of faith, partakes of the blood plum, and makes her descent to Earth. And now,
Ah.
Loona is finally complete. And together, they all fly high.
That's a crazy
That-
debut.
Is the Loonaverse.
That's just the start of it, I guess. That's just the beginning, the assembling.
This was a heavily watered down version of the story. I barely scratched
Okay.
the surface. If you ever go into the lore, you'll find that the story was founded on things like string theory, butterfly effect, quantum physics, color theory, and even the lunar phases. It's so complex, with so many layers. From the lyrics, the song, the cinematography, to choreography, everything is connected. Everything has a hidden meaning. Keep in mind that you don't need to fully understand the story and the lore to enjoy Loona. It's simply another layer to an already beautiful
wow.
masterpiece.
I'll have to check
Now,
out
Loona is at
the
a
more
unique
in-depth
point. Loona
stuff.
could be coming back any day now, and for years the story has always been the unification of Loona. But now that Loona is united, I'm curious to know which direction BBC will take the Loona story, and what exactly will happen next.
Yeah, I'm curious too now.
In addition to
Well,
the
I wasn't
amazing vocals,
before,
the
but I
impressive
didn't know
dance
about all
choreography,
this.
the never-ending supply of memes.
Oh, the birds, because or the animals, because I was told that they all had animal representatives, and I tried to guess it, but I guessed it wrong. Someone told me. At least some of the animals I guessed wrong. So there's the frog. Was the frog? That was Yojin, right? And then we had I thought it was Hijin. I thought was a spider, but she's the bunny. And then we have Hyunjin was the cat. That must be right here, the cat. And then we have Hustle. Hustle was the bird. She's probably up here. All here. One of these two. One of the two birds. Probably the dove, right? Because she was like. Oh wait. There's another one. Oh, that's the. Oh, there are a lot of birds. And then we had the deer. That's Vivi. Okay.
Never-ending supply of memes, the stunning cinematography, the beautifully written sci-fi story. A huge part of Loona is their message. Their message of love, of equality, of acceptance, love for yourself, love for your family, love for your friends, love for people that are different than you. Loona teaches us that no matter what your race is, your religion, your social class, your gender, or even your sexuality, no matter who you are, we all have the ability to fly high, fly like a butterfly, if we all fly together. And together, we are Loona.
We are Loona. Ow. Okay, so that was the Avengers of Kpop by the Asian Theory. I was honestly kind of starstruck by this whole video. The amount of thought that has been, and as he said, he's only like scratching the surface. The amount of thought that has been thrown into to debuting this girl group is absolutely crazy. I'm amazed by it. So it basically took them, I guess, a year, maybe, and probably more than that, like 2 years. To debut this group, just to, and that's just that's the only story that he's basically told here, and that's even a watered down version. So I'm excited to see the full theory or what you'd call it of this whole universe. So I will definitely at some point get into some kind of video that explains that in full after I watched all at least the current music videos from Loona. But yeah, guys, that was the Avengers of Kpop, which was recommended for me. I think it's a nice place for me to get into this video because I've been introduced to 5, I guess almost 6, because we kind of got Jinsel in the last reaction. I've been introduced to basically half of the members, and we still have half of the other half of the members to go. And I find it cool to kind of now we're kind of getting into the story, right? Now we know a bit about the story. We know what to look out for in the upcoming music video, which is super cool. I love this whole idea, this really complex idea of basically taking something that could be a series, I would almost compare it. They compare this to let's use the comparison they use, like Marvel. Taking something this grand that is supposed to, it's some completely different things like movies and songs and debuts, but they kind of just forming all of that into a group, which is, I don't know, I like the idea so much. I've always been a huge fan of all those really grand things, like mythology is each kind of like Greek mythology, Norse mythology. They're all super grand with all these stories that intertwined and stuff, and that's kind of how I see this. This is what this purpose is of Loona, I guess, of this way of debuting, which I find it super cool. But yeah, anyways, guys, please let me know what you guys thought about the Avengers of K-pop by the Asian Theory down in the comments below, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.